Hello everyone, how you all doing? Hope you're all fine and dandy. I'm sitting here in financial mistake number 2. Well, actually this one's not that bad of a financial mistake. We've actually had quite a lot of use out of this old caravan. In fact, I'd go as far as to say we had a bloody good deal on this one, but we'll come back to this one in a minute. So a lot of you have been asking, you want updates on the Talbot. I had no idea that Talbot was going to have as many followers on those videos for that thing as it does. For those of you that may have just stumbled across this video and thought to yourself, what the hell is he on about? Well, I'll do a small little recap. So basically all I do on this channel is film anything and everything that I find interesting, things that I like or things I think other people might like to see. Whether that's walking down random footpaths to see what I find, drone shots of various places, repairing my own cars, motorbikes, engines, CB and ham radio, some air rifles, bits and bobs, camping, caravanning, motorhoming, all random stuff like that. And about 3 years ago we decided, we did a lot of camping in tents and stuff, as a family. And we decided that we wanted to get a motorhome or a camper van or mainly a motorhome. And it's something that we could all just get in and drive off wherever we wanted. No planning, no nothing, no hooking up to any cars. Just park it on the drive. When we want to go out, you get in it and off we go. So that's what we went and done. I did a lot of research, looking around, decided I'm going to go for an old Talbot. They're a nice old van. The Talbot vans were nice vans. Why not get one with a house on the back of it? That'll be nice. So that's what we did. About 3 years ago now. Found a nice one. It looked alright. The thing is, with a 30 at the time, it's 30, 2023 now, so at the time it was 30 years old. And it's 33 years old now, or 32 and a bit, and it looked nice. But what you got to remember is something that's that old, 60,000 miles on the clock, you don't know the history of it. They've been looked after. It's not going to be perfect, and I can repair anything mechanical anyway. Do all of that on my drive. I do all my work on my cars anyway. Turbo changes, anything that needs to be done, radiators, water pumps, brakes, engine out, whatever it needs to be done, I can do all of that. So I found one. The history on the engine wasn't ideal, needed engine mounts, needed stuff to do with the gear, linkages, throttle needed adjusting, all kind of things like that, which I can do. But it looked quite nice in the habitation bit. So we got it. Drove it around a bit, did some repairs on the engine, done the engine mounts, done service, fixed the thermostat because there was no thermostat, fixed a lot of stuff with the engine, got it through an MOT, drove it round for a while. Didn't actually get to go on any holidays with it. We drove it round places, but we didn't actually get to go on any holidays in it. Until one day I noticed there was, one of the walls was wet on the inside. So decided to investigate why it was wet. Found that all of the timber on the back side of it was rotten. To cut the long story short, because you may not want to know the whole story of it now, I'd suggest you go back. There is a playlist on this channel of all the Talbot stuff. There's a whole playlist for all of the Talbot stuff. Go and have a look on that playlist. Go and have a look at the other videos from start to where it is, to where it was the last time I drove it, which was when I drove it to this place where I've left it for them to repair it. So when I started to do it, I stripped most of it all apart, took the ceiling down, took the toilet out, took the partition wall out, took the doors off, took the toilet out, took the shower out, took all the wall apart. But it was taking me a very long time, and I only get like a Sunday, some Saturday afternoons, to do anything, because I work full time during the week and Saturday mornings. Got a family, you know, got other stuff to do, commitments, etc. It was taking me a long time. So me and the wife decided it would be a good idea. It'll cost a lot more money, but it would be a good idea to get it done, get a professional company to do it, send it to them, they'll repair it, and we'll better carry on with our merry life. It took a lot longer than expected. It's supposed to take a month. It's been 6 so far. But there is some news. About 2 weeks ago now, it must have been, after it being 6 months longer than it's supposed to have been, I took it in. Oh, we've got a minion. Come here, minion.
Doing.
I'm doing an update on Motorhome.
When can we go on our bike riding?
In a little while.
Okay.
So I took it in December. Took it to this place in December. This is Minion. Say hello.
Hola.
Took it there in December. He said it'll be a month. You'll have it back end of February. Mid-February. End of February. So I was like, right, no problem. That's alright, isn't it? Anyway, he never had no workshop space for ages. It's been 6 months. Then I got a message. Well, I sent several messages and tried to phone him, blah, blah, blah. And then I got a message with a picture. It's in the workshop. It's being worked on. It's nearly... We're getting near the end of the road now. He reckons it'll take him a month to do the work. But after a month, we should have old Talbot back.
Who's that?
What did we call a motorhome?
You didn't call it anything.
It didn't have a name. We didn't have a name.
This didn't have a name either.
What's the name of the caravan?
This. Sam.
Sam? Sam the caravan? We need a name for Talbot.
Who's Talbot?
Motorhome.
Okay.
The brand of it is Talbot. So we need a name. Kevin.
Albert.
Albert. Albert the Talbot.
Talbot. Albert.
Talbot Albert. Albert Talbot. So it's currently being worked on. I was on the verge. I was that close. I was on the verge of just saying to him, "Don't worry, I'll have it back." And what I was going to do was, because I could have had it done in 6 months. The idea of it going to somebody was that it was going to be done in a month. Just done. You know, everything replaced. The whole thing sealed up. Pretty much a brand new unit was the idea. But I could have had it done in 6 months myself. So I was on the verge of just saying, "Don't worry, I'll have it back." And then I was going to finish it off myself. But it's being worked on. So, you know, there'll be another update soon. Once that's done, and I'll be off to go and pick it up from there. It's about an hour and a half from where we live. So it's a fairly nice drive.
Can I come with you?
Yeah.
Yay.
It's a fairly nice drive to go and get it. There'll be a video then going to pick it up with its new home on the back of it, and we'll see what it's going to turn out like. 'Cause there's a few goodies, a few special things, bits and bobs which we've bought for it to put on it, which this person is going to be you know, installing. So the excitement's there, you lot, and then we can carry on with our merry way. We've got to try and find something to do with this caravan. Because we've got a good one here. This is a good caravan.
No, it's not.
It is. This is a good caravan.
The ugly seats.
Well,
are
yeah.
not good.
It's a 1996, so...
And the wallpaper. Can't forget the wallpaper.
Yeah, well, just... Minion doesn't like the wallpaper and the style of the seats, but... Overall, it's a good caravan. All of the timbers along the front here have all been replaced, but it's had damp in the past. But they've all been replaced. The previous owner replaced all of the wood, all the frame. That's all been done. All I've got to do now,
Except that.
Yeah, well, that's... All I've got to do is I've got to do the brakes. I replaced the damper on the hitch because that was gone, but the brakes need doing. I've got to do that. Other than that, this is a good caravan. So now we're in a bit of a situation where we've got a motorhome which is being repaired. That's going to then be good. But then we've also got a good caravan. And I think it'll be foolish to make a rash decision and sell the good caravan before we know what we're dealing with Talbot. Albert the Talbot. So I've got to try and find somewhere to keep caravan for a few weeks, maybe months, and then we can make a decision which one we want to keep for the long term. I think it'll definitely be foolish to sell this now before Motorhome's back and we know what we're dealing with. What do you think?
Wait until Albert's here.
Yeah, definitely need to wait. We'll have to find somewhere to try and keep it, but we'll all find out soon what's going on. So thanks for all of the support with it, I suppose. I didn't expect anyone to be really interested in the Talbot, to be honest with you, but it turns out a lot of you lot have got Talbots as well. They've all got Talbots. Alberts. They've all got Alberts. Even that ginger over there, he's got an Albert. That bald one, he's got an Albert. Yeah. That one with the massive beard, like Merlin the Wizard, he's got an Albert as well. They've all got Albert the Talbots.
I watch your videos too.
Do you?
Mm.
Ah, you'll be watching yourself now. Yeah, well, thanks for watching, and hopefully we'll have a bit more of an exciting update next time, but you will ask for updates, so I'll give as many as I can. I do think they're a bit boring, just sitting there talking, but at least it puts you lot in the loop of what's going on with the old Talbot if you're following along with it, and you're interested in the progress. So, ciao for now. Remember to respect everybody, treat everyone the same, doesn't matter where they're from, who they are, just treat people how you want to be treated, and I'll see you in another video. Take care.